All right, what it do, everybody? It's your boy LOG from Where There's Smoke. We're live on YouTube, Rumble, Kick. Don't know if anyone really tunes into Rumble and Kick, but Rumble's a good backup stream, and why not with Kick? And here to do a few topics that are relevant. I'm kind of haven't paid attention to the NBA all year, but I'm getting geared up for the playoffs. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk about the Minecraft movie a little bit, maybe about the new Nintendo Switch, maybe some other topics if we get into it. But yeah. Mr. Joe Games in the building.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Joe Games, Joey Flex. Y'all know how it be.
Hell yeah.
Thank you again, LG, for having me on the stream. Let's have a good podcast. Let's get all the important topics out the way and end it off with a bang.
Dang, ended off with a bang. What are you gonna do for that?
We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs.
Okay. Get the good important stuff out of the way and then talk about the playoffs. Um we were talking a little bit earlier before the stream. I know on if anyone go check out Mr. Joe Games channel if y'all haven't. He's doing a Minecraft SMP, which what does that stand for again? I always forget.
Uh, SMP server multiplayer.
Okay. Yeah, he gets together with a bunch of other content creators and they all have a Minecraft thing going on. They kind of just
Survival multiplayer server. I don't know. Something like that.
okay. But you were saying you've talked about it here and there I think on the streams and stuff, but y'all do cool stuff like little challenges and just build each other's bases, kind of get together, slay the elder dragon and shit. I don't know shit about Minecraft, but anyway, he was also telling me before this stream that he's getting like good tips and advice and stuff on like YouTube from like being around a bunch of creators and I just thought that was pretty cool. Is there anything you want to share with the people or any like thing you thought was really cool? I know you said like it's something that's obvious and I've heard before too, but if you're on YouTube, you really want to make sure the title corresponds well with what's actually in the video, which I guess that's something I'm lacking on. But is there anything else you've heard from those guys that was like a pretty cool thing that you want to talk about or not really?
I guess just putting a little more effort into your videos and
Yeah.
downloading mods and you know, uh, you know, whatever, like little gimmicks,
Shorts are huge
try to
for
cop.
channel growth too,
Sh-
though. That's another thing we found out.
for sure, I'm a big fan on shorts. Some people aren't. People will tell me that they'd rather just quit doing YouTube than do shorts. But
Damn, yeah. It's
yeah,
definitely another
yeah, I
little
don't know.
job, but it's like making a free ad for yourself. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, it's like a layup when it comes to like your marketing and your channel.
Yeah, and YouTube pushes them a lot more, and people are more likely to watch it because they feel like they're not investing that much time. Like, oh, it's a real quick thing. I'll just check it out. So
Yeah, it definitely helps me out a ton. I've gained probably like over 400,000 views off of that alone, and like at least like 200 subscribers,
so there you have
maybe
it.
even more.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I even heard that some other people used shorts to try to like or to get started, and that kind of helps build a little platform.
for sure. Yeah, I've used them. I need to get back on that wave, but I've definitely noticed that if I have a good clip where I'm making fun of Trump or whoever, and I do a little short, which is real easy on your phone, uh, it definitely brings in the views and it gets people engaged and it push YouTube is a lot more likely to push that to new people than anything else. So highly recommend the
Yeah,
shorts.
also
Oh, go
it
ahead.
helps you also like judge your content. It helps you. You can kind of tell after you do it a while, like, oh, what's gonna hit
Yeah.
and what's sometimes even like they'll surprise me. Like I'll be like, wow, I did not expect this short to do good. So honestly, like just putting them out there can just increases your chances of your channel getting discovered
Uh huh.
and gaining a real subscriber, someone that's actually going to check out your content and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I recommend it for new, and then it like also helps you feel more because you hate when a video gets only 10 views,
Right.
and if you do a bunch of shorts you might get 5, 6, 10 more views off of making them shorts. So
Hmm.
and you might even get a little bit of watch time, and who knows, maybe you get really good at making shorts and you hit the what's it 3 million short views.
Jeez, I
How
don't
many
think
do you
you're gonna do
need?
that, but it definitely will bring people to your channel. I mean, yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna get a shitload.
but if you are bringing in 3 million views in shorts, I mean, you're basically making it, as a content creator.
Yeah, for sure. Another pro
Because
tip. Oh, go ahead.
those like 15 seconds eventually add up. Like if like constantly watching them, or sometimes you watch a short and you just have it playing in the background. It starts looping.
Yeah,
Does that
yeah.
happen to you?
It has a time or two. If you go to read the comments, it's still like looping, and you're reading the comments. So
Yeah, I'm a big fan of reading the comments.
yeah. Another tip Joey shared with me a while back is like if you put up a short that you are pretty sure is gonna be like a good one or you expect it to be, and you put it like putting it out at certain times of the day is a big thing. So if you put it out and it's not really hitting, but you're like, damn, I know this is like good, you can delete it and then try reposting it later. Like let it sit for
Yeah,
like 30 minutes or an hour or maybe only like 30 minutes. And if it's not really hitting those numbers, just delete it and try it again like at night is usually a pretty good time when people are at home and they're just scrolling. So that's another little tip that I would throw out there. But anyway, let's see, what's one of our topics? Oh, the Minecraft movie. I guess we'll jump into that real quick. See,
just
Joe,
start over.
what, start the stream over?
No, like the chicken jockey
Oh,
video.
okay. Yeah. So I had seen like some little clip of this, but I didn't know what it was about. I thought somebody just did this to be a fucking retard. I didn't know it was like actual thing.
Nah, it's like a legit thing. Like it's like cool to do.
Yeah.
It's mostly teenagers, but um, there's a lot of adults doing it too.
They're taking chickens into the movie. I don't know what that's about. I guess we can talk about it. You can fill me in after we watch a little bit.
Look at that, they're fucking animals. I better get a refund.
Oh my god.
Shit's creepy, right?
Yeah. So what happens when they say chicken something? You're supposed to throw your popcorn or what?
Yeah, like everyone's like, it's like a hype moment.
Oh,
You're supposed to go like,
just go
kind of
crazy
like,
basically.
remember that video, the Harlem dance? It was like, tut, 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 like where they wait for a specific part in the song and then they go crazy.
Yeah.
I guess this is like
That
that trend, but
dude,
in
look at that
Minecraft.
popcorn, dude.
Dude, you used to work in the movie theaters. How
That
would you
is
feel
like I'd be
if you were
pissed, dude.
working?
I'd be
You'd probably
pissed.
quit. Right.
I don't know what I would do.
Be
I
like, fuck
wouldn't.
this.
I'd be mean mugging everyone I sold popcorn to this movie for real. I mean, I'd be so hurt.
Yeah, you'd fucking. That's funny. Have you seen this movie?
No, have you?
No,
This looks
but
really
all my
stupid.
Minecraft friends have. Yeah,
What do they have to say about it?
I just feel like it's a trend to go watch it because at first, like the Sonic movie,
Right.
or like the Snow White movie, like it was projected to do just as bad as that. But then all of a sudden, because of this popcorn challenge, chicken jockey challenge, it like blew up.
What is chicken jockey? Is that something
That
that's in
thing right
Minecraft
there,
already?
it's a baby zombie riding a small chicken.
Oh, okay.
But that's like super rare.
Oh, it's super rare in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's like a rare boss spawn type shit.
Uh,
But I think it has a 2.5% chance of happening in the game because it has to spawn naturally.
hmm.
Or you can force it, I think. But even like baby zombies sometimes are rare, like spawn.
Huh.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Jason Momoa, he's a retard. Is that him?
Yeah, he's in long hair and shit.
Yeah. Wow. This is
Apparently, a Minecraft 2 is already in the works
this is all we have to
because of
live for,
this
folks.
Minecraft
Minecraft
baby.
movie. Take me to
You
McDonald's to get the
watch.
Minecraft movie pack, please.
You know what's funny? I was gonna do a review on that, but I really don't. I don't know. It's like eating food for
McDonald's is
like
hot
content.
garbage, bro.
Hey, their hot and spices go hard.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're fucking terrible. McDonald's. I have not had McDonald's in over 10 years.
Dang, that's crazy. You don't even like the chicken nuggets?
Fuck no, that shit is ass in a can. I used
It's
to
like
way back,
it's
but
like pink goo.
yeah, it's like it's the worst fast food. If you still eat McDonald's, shame on you.
Damn it, I'm shamed.
Yeah, you should be. You have to be
Your
like
brother eats McDonald's?
Weston?
Yeah, I think so.
Psh, I doubt it.
Mm.
He had to be pretty drunk or pretty hungover
Oh yeah,
and nothing else
that's like
around. I mean, sheesh. It's pretty bad, bro. Um, well, anything else about that you had to say about this?
nah. It's just it did good. Minecraft 2 in the works. Chicken jockey trend. I guess TikTok. I guess we gotta get on TikTok.
Well, they had a fucking field day. It doesn't even look like a zombie. It looks like a uh Frankenstein.
No, dude, that's why this movie got really bad reviews in the beginning because it looks like ass.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it doesn't look that terrible. It just doesn't look like a. I don't know
I don't know. I think they could have done better with the animation.
really.
Yeah, I feel like they had to spend more on the actors, like Jason Momoa and Jack Black,
Right.
and maybe like some CGI effects. But I think they could have put more effort into the animation.
Hmm.
Personally
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah. Well, it's giving the people something to be excited about, I guess.
Yeah,
Movie
gives
theaters are not as big of a deal anymore, so I wonder they're probably pissed that everyone's coming to the movie and just making a damn mess.
yeah. Like I said, um, I feel bad for the workers. I mean, I'm sure they don't get paid nearly enough, and they get treated like shit.
Yeah.
So just quit it, guys. Grow up, or else you get me mugged by Logan.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't work there anymore, but wow.
I know, but like, I'm sure there's other Logans out there.
Oh yeah. Oh
That'll be way
man.
worse than
The
just a mean mug
chicken jockey.
like that.
What did your people from your SMP, do they have anything cool to say about it or not really? Just basic shit.
Oh, they watched it, dude. I had a dream like I was hanging out with Jack Black, and I told them, and then they were like, "Dang, you got some trauma," and I was like,
Dang.
"Whoa." And then I'm like, "Yeah, Jack Black's getting on the server, guys. Be on the lookout." Just
Jack
like
Black
joking
on the
around and
server.
shit. But yeah, it's funny. He's a funny guy, Jack Black. He's been in a lot of movies. I think this. I think he got a little weird for this one though. Apparently he.
Yeah, he gets a little weird. He gets a little weird in all of them. Have you ever seen him before?
apparently he was. Yeah. Yes. Apparently he was. Like acting like Steve the whole time.
Steve. Who's that?
The Minecraft character.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's what's the word? Steve, bro. Like the main character you play as in Minecraft.
Isn't the main character like you? Aren't you playing like a Minecraft version of yourself? I
Well,
didn't know it was
yes,
like a.
but the main character is Steve, and you can choose
That
skins
is
to
so
change your Minecraft
gay.
character.
The main character Steve. Well, of course Jack Black's supposed to be acting like Steve. He is Steve in this movie, right?
No, but like he like you know what method acting is?
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do,
Like
right?
he did not stop playing.
He's not supposed to. What are you talking about?
Like as soon as he would get off set,
Oh, he would
he would
still be
stay
in
as
like that?
Steve.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I don't think it's that deep for a Minecraft movie.
Yeah. No one even knows who Steve is or gives a fuck. And what does that even act
It
like? What does Steve act like?
was his own.
Just
It was
so
his own
stupid.
interpretation.
Yeah, because Steve is just you. It doesn't do like there's no backstory in Minecraft. Is there?
There's like a little story, but it's not really um like they don't force like a storyline onto you.
Hmm.
Like your goal is just to slay the Ender Dragon, and I guess build and. But to slay the Ender Dragon, you usually have to do a bit of stuff. Like you have to go to the Nether. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's weird.
Get weird. Get weird. Was the Nether was not always part of the game, was it?
Yeah, yeah, it
Oh.
was. But then they changed it. They like changed it. They like gave a new update and shit.
Huh.
Cool. It's a it's an ever evolving game. But yeah, we don't have to watch this anymore. I
Yeah,
think
we
the
get
points got
yeah.
yeah. And then Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
You gonna buy it? Switch lover?
Uh Probably not you.
Fuck no.
What's the price
I didn't even
point?
buy the probably like 400, 500, $300. I guess we can search that up real quick.
Yeah, let me see.
Shut up, bitch!
But the games are gonna be like $80.
Expected to launch at 450.
Oh yeah, $500, 450.
The games are $80. Yeah, I
Dang.
heard the games were more.
That always used to be like $60, $40.
Yeah. Um yeah, I heard everyone's complaining about it. If you don't like it, don't buy the motherfucker, cheap ass punk. Bitch. I mean,
It's just a new Mario Kart game, you know. Like I
yeah.
think that's what everybody really just wants to play
Well, there's gonna
anymore.
be
But
other new games too. I mean, come on, this happens every 5 or so years. They come out with a new system. It's better. It's bigger. It has new shit. You're gonna if you want to keep playing the same games from that brand, you're gonna buy it. So,
apparently it's like not much of a difference. That's why a lot of people are mad as well.
mm, I get it.
Like it's just them being slimy.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be able to play. I guess. Yeah, I get it. You can still play all your old games though. That's the thing.
Is that what
But
it says?
well, no, I'm just saying you can just keep your old Switch and just play your old games on that. You don't. It's not like you have to. I don't know. I get it, but it's just the price you pay if you want to play video games, and it's not like they.
It's the
It's like
price
a
you pay for being a consumer.
yeah. When did the other Switch come out? The original one.
2017.
Okay, so yeah, it's 8 years old. That's what I think I was telling you the other day. It's like, damn, it's over. Well, it's 8 years old, so it's well time for a new one. If they didn't upgrade it that much, though, that's kind of lame. So I get that, but um, it was just time for an update. You know what I mean?
They
Did
couldn't just do a patch.
nah.
Like
After 8 years,
why?
is there a Wii
I
2?
feel like
That's so old.
there was a Wii U. You don't remember the
Okay.
Wii U?
Yeah, I do remember that.
And people were like pissed off about it
I don't. I
because it
would.
wasn't even that good.
Yeah.
But like the internet wasn't that big then, so
No. Yes, it was.
well, people didn't care back then.
About the internet?
No, just their opinion of the video game
Oh,
market.
it was in 2012. Hmm. Where
Because there's the
Nintendo
Wii
messed
U.
up is they didn't come out with a new Wii and they didn't come out with a new handheld. They just merged the two into the Switch, right?
Oh yeah.
That's where they messed up. Because they had the
Because like
DS
the
and they had the Wii, and then they just like, oh, we're just gonna give up and not make a home console and a handheld. We're just gonna make one, which is the Switch, and that's where they probably messed up, I think.
yeah, because the Steam Deck now is the new handheld console, and now there's other gaming companies
Coming
making their
in,
own versions of the Steam Deck. Do you know what that is?
I think I've seen it, but the Steam Deck, what brand is that?
It's Steam, the Goliath.
Oh, yeah. There's other
They
companies
came out
starting to
with the
come in. Yeah,
yeah now Asus, however you want to call it,
yeah,
and all these other companies.
yep. Well, might be the time where it's been PlayStation, which is Sony, and Microsoft with Xbox, and Nintendo with I guess the Wii and the Switch and other things. I guess the competition is starting to like come from other companies, you know.
Yeah, the second new like gaming console comes out, people need they like gaming companies
They
and
need that,
computer
right?
companies are they're trying to get in the market as
Oh, I
well
see the Asus one
because
right here. Yeah.
they can't afford to just let them monopolize one console,
Hmm. It's interesting.
which is weird. You think all this stuff would be patented, however you say that word,
Yeah, patent
like a patent.
would have a
I fucking
patent
say
on
it for
it.
me. Yeah, patent.
Yeah. Hmm. It's interesting. Yeah, technology or like video games. It seems like they're finally getting some competition, and I feel like with VR, that's even going to be more going forward. Where
Yeah,
until
you
they
ready to
kind of
live virtually?
no, I mean I'm not really too. It is cool, but I'm kind of know the dangers, or I don't know the
It's
dangers,
sus.
but yeah, I'm cautious of what the dangers could be. Uh,
What
cause
if we
you
get trapped in a virtual world?
just too being too much in it is not a good thing. I think you know. Um, but yeah, but that's definitely gonna open the door for more competition early on until they kind of figure out who's gonna be the main VR top, 2 or 3 companies. So it's interesting because for the past, what 20 years, the same like we were saying, the same 3 game companies have been ruling the
The
roost.
big three,
Yeah,
which is Sony, um, Nintendo,
and Microsoft.
and Microsoft.
Yeah.
And then there's their own like they have no competition, Steam,
Mm.
because Amazon tried, they failed miserably, and yeah, Steam's holding it down.
If well, I was gonna say Call of Duty, but that's not a primary. That's on Sony. That's on everything. So I was gonna say that's gonna be a big hit for Xbox if that goes down. But I feel like the days of Call of Duty are over pretty much. Being like the big. That was one of the only main games I played, but I know that was a huge giant in the gaming world, and I feel like their days are over. Uh,
They're done.
yeah. So, um, what else? Do you have anything else on the Switch thing?
Nah. I think we can move on.
But yeah, if you're bitching about the price, grow up. It's been 8 years, and I think the thing that I will say as someone who played Pokemon when I was young, and every now and then I like to dip back into it for nostalgia, and whenever I'm bored or whatever, and usually every couple of years I'll kind of want to play a little bit. But saying that to say, when they had the DS systems, I was at least maybe not now, but in my 20s, I was, and maybe even now, still a potential buyer if the price point is right, or maybe I get a used one and there's a decent new Pokemon game or something, and I want to just get that nostalgia. But with the new um Switch Pokemon games, they were not near as good as like the old ones. Like the adventure aspect of it, and like the way they had like the overworld, or like the free range world, but it wasn't done well. They were kind of missing the mark with like what made Pokemon so fun. Uh Part of it was like the
Yeah.
simplicity of having like the 2D character that you just moved around in a certain way, and there were like boulder puzzles and like certain times you had to make sure you had to HM before you could move on. And certain simple things that made it good. Now that they're trying to merge their handheld and their main console, I feel like the Pokemon games have definitely taken a hit with that. So just from
They're
my
trying to
point of
make it
view,
like Zelda.
yeah, it's like we already have Zelda. That's why Zelda's fun. But for Pokemon, I like the 2D feel. But anyway, that's just my point of view.
Yeah, fuck
Um,
3D.
yeah,
Sometimes less is more, you
yeah,
know?
exactly, and that's how I feel like Pokemon was. I feel like they try to
Like I'd rather have them like have less graphics but then have like all this story. And
exactly
maybe like
just about to
halfway through the
say
game you like lose your Pokemon and you start over with a new starter and then you gain them once you catch up to those Pokemon. So now you can choose
yeah,
between. I mean,
exactly
shit.
stuff like that.
Hire me, fucking Konami.
Hire me, Konami. You think
Shit.
it's the people at Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, sir.
But nah, yeah,
And
exactly. I think that's what
Nintendo.
the fans were thirsty for. Is like exactly what you were saying, and you even gave a really good example. So yeah, I couldn't have said it better. But just new storyline shit.
Or like
So
new, like Rayquaza, bring all the old legendaries back.
yeah,
Fucking
there's a
focus
million
more
things
on
they could
like,
have done, but like a good,
or just
better
put all the
story.
Pokemon in one game. Like, why can't you make every single Pokemon available?
Yeah,
And put like trade capsules where you can trade with yourself,
yeah. There's so much
or
they
you can
could
have
have done.
someone trade for you and shit.
That's why the hacks are so. The fan made games are
Broken.
so fun because there's so
The
much that they
ROMs.
missed out on. Yeah, that people like us think about and actually do, and then we play and we're like, oh, this is awesome. So at least we still get to get a little bit of that. But I feel like yeah, these game people just missed the mark with kind of where they put their energy. But anyway, if y'all are big gamers, especially people that still play Nintendo, y'all get in the comments. Let me know if y'all own a Switch, and if you do, if you still play it, or if you had one and you got rid of it, like me. And kind of what the deal is on that, and if you're planning on buying a Switch too. So y'all let me know.
When'd you get rid of it?
It's been several years back. I had it for like a year or two, and then uh my homie Alan, you know him, he wanted to like he wanted to get a gift for like his nephew, so he bought it off of me.
Oh, badass. How much you sell it for?
Uh I think I let it go pretty cheap, maybe like 100, and then I think I may have charged him like a little bit for the games or something.
Oh, okay.
So, but I had it for like
That's what's up.
probably like a year and some change. But
Yeah, you probably
anyway,
got rid of it at a good time.
yeah. They're still fun though. Like with that being said, like a week ago I was over at Weston's house and we played some Smash Bros. So that's
Oh,
cool
whoa.
when like people get together, but it like you can get tired of playing it because back when we had it, we played it all the time, and you get a little tired of it, you know?
Yeah, and all the shit talking.
Yeah. And then usually somebody
That's the
gets
fun
once both people
part.
get like as good as they can get, then pretty much one person wins all the time, and then it kind of doesn't get fun anymore, you know?
Yeah, did y'all play with items or
No,
no items?
nah, just
OG,
bare ass. Yeah,
just bring it.
items kind of make it fun though. I ain't gonna cap.
No, yeah.
That's a good way to spice it up. But
There are some people that only play with items,
they need it. But yeah, that game's fun.
which kind of makes it so like, oh, you're not like it's not just pure skill. You also got to get lucky.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cause once you get me on the controller, it's all about spacing.
Oh,
I'll be
it's
sweating
all
my
about
ass
spacing no
off.
matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that game's fun. It's fun for like groups when you get a party together, a few people, and have some fun on Smash Bros. And Mario Kart also can be fun. So there's games like that that always have they don't change them that much, and they always stay fun, and they always have the nostalgia. Uh, Nintendo, you should take notes from with your fucking handheld games on that. Mario Kart has not changed hardly that much all this time later. It was still like it was amazing on the GameCube back in the day, and they really, to my knowledge, have pretty much left it alone. Uh,
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the
and
DS
the same thing with
growing
Smash
up.
Bros. And the DS. You played Mario Kart on the DS?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was done very well on there as well. But y'all
I
should have left
unlocked like
Pokemon
all
alone.
the skins and shit.
Yeah, Mario Kart on the DS and on the GameCube was amazing. That was the OG one. I haven't played the newer one, so I don't know if they've messed it up too much. I don't think they have. Uh, but anyway, yeah. So that's our thoughts, I guess, on the Switch, the new stuff, and then kind of a little bit of Nintendo and nostalgia there at the end for y'all. Um,
I think we're over Nintendo.
Dang, grow up,
Yeah, get alive.
get alive. And I think the last major thing we had was we're gonna talk a little bit about the playoffs, I guess. I don't have a whole lot to say.
Who's in the running to make it, or who's gonna be in the playoffs?
Um, I'm smoked it on the fucking chicken video. I didn't even show anybody. I'm gonna have to show it here in a minute. Um, the playoffs, I'm like super behind. I haven't watched the NBA like I usually do, but some storylines real quick. This is like a side note that's not really part of the playoffs. Is Ja Morant lately has been like he's gotten in trouble over the years here and there of like with like gun shit off the court, like posting shit on like social media and getting in trouble for it. And then like a couple weeks ago he did like a celebration pointing like guns, but like a lot of people had covered on the news that, um like other players have done that too, but it's just like a big deal when he does it because he's got like in trouble for that. And then like a week after that, he did a grenade celebration, like he was gonna chunk a grenade in the crowd.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
just kind of like
yeah.
a big story that's going on. I don't know if it's really a big nothing, but it's just something that's like if people are not up on the NBA, that's kind of like the big thing that's going on right now with the other than the playoffs about to start. And let's see, let me pull up uh the standings. Um, I'm really interested in the Lakers because of Luca. He got traded there, and that's like one of the biggest trades ever. So I'm interested to see like how far they go, or if it's just kind of like a quick burnout. Um, the other team I'm
Like they're
kind of
trying, like,
go
like they're
ahead.
trying to burn him out or what?
No, because like I feel like a lot of it has to do with LeBron, and I feel like either they're gonna go far and make like a good push, or they're gonna get kicked out like easy, and everyone's gonna like make excuses of like why that happened. But I think LeBron said he's gonna retire after next year. So if he stays true to that, he's gonna have this year because he said I think on social media recently like I don't know if I can get through another season.
Like he's
So
getting too old or what?
yeah. So um I think he's got maybe this season and next season to maybe try to win another one. But
I mean, he was partying with P Diddy and all that.
yeah, he wasn't too old to do that, was he?
Yeah.
Uh, um but anyway, yeah. Don't forget about that, folks.
Maybe he
Uh
could have won more if he wasn't like partying and shit too.
yeah. They say he spends more money on his body than any other. I don't know if it's athlete, but for sure any other NBA player. They
Like
say it's like
training,
super healthy
drugs.
and like food, like top notch chefs to where like he's eating every meal like as clean as it can be.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, supposedly he spends like a lot of money on his body, like food, health, training, etc. So anyway, um, but yeah, I'm interested to see what him and Luca can do. Uh, this is their first year together. Luca got traded like halfway through the season, or a little more than halfway, and that was like one of the biggest trades, if not the biggest, probably the biggest trade. Uh, because he went to the finals with the Mavericks last year. He took his team to the finals. They didn't win, but they went all the way to the finals. So it's like let's see what Luca and the Lakers can do. They won 50 games this year, which is kind of like the benchmark of like your team did pretty good that year type of thing. Um, and like 60 wins is like crazy.
So how
Um,
many teams go to the playoffs? Is
the
it
top
12?
the top 8 from each. It's 16 altogether.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, like more than half the teams make it. But then the way they filter it out is they have like their rounds, like round 1 of the finals, there'll be 4 different there'll be 8 different what are called series going on. Like 2 teams in each
So
series.
you're not trying to win every game.
It's the best of 7.
Or
So
so,
what they
like
say
the
is it's like
Thunder,
go ahead.
like they'll have the best seed, so they'll play like the lowest ranking team.
Yes.
Oh, so that increases your odds of making it further in the playoffs.
Yes. But it's the
Okay,
best of 7 games, so you have to win 4. So it's like
minimum.
yeah, you win 4 and then that's it. It's over. But it's rare that the worst team wins the series because like if you have to win 4, it's like usually the better team comes out because it's not just like you can just squeeze out 1 or 2 games. You got to win 4 out of 7. So there's a lot of times it goes to game 7. It's like real juicy. Whoever wins, wins the whole thing. It's like a winner take all at the end. Sometimes teams get swept where someone just wins all 4 and that's it. So, but it's pretty exciting. It's like, it's the grand finale of the NBA season, so I always enjoy watching it. But I'm eager to see what the Lakers do. I'm also eager to watch the Thunder because they've been on the rise like the past 2 or 3 years. They have a lot of young players. They're the best team in the league, and it's almost like definitely not now or never, but it's like now would be a good time for them to win because they've been really knocking on the door of like especially need to get far in the playoffs because they've been really getting good and they have a really good leader in Shea. And then I think the other team I'm watching in the West is the Warriors because Curry, he's not going to play forever either. And they have Jimmy Butler now. So I'm eager to see if they can give it like one kind of final push. Other than that, I think that's who I'm kind of watching in the West. And also, I already named 3 teams, but also somewhat the Nuggets because they just fired their coach a week ago, heading into the playoffs. So that was real weird. And they have the guy who has won like a couple MVPs lately, and he might win again this year, Nikola Jokic. So that's who I'm watching in the West. And in the East, I'm really not as invested in the East, but I'm eager to see what the Bucks do because they have Giannis. Um, and then honestly, the top 4 in the East, I'm eager to see because they all kind of have something that I've been watching. Like the Cavs, this is like a really hot year for them. Uh, and then the Knicks have been on the rise the past couple years. They've been like piecing it together. They have Brunson, and they have Karl Anthony Towns, who was on the Timberwolves for quite a while. So this is, I think, their first or second year together. But Brunson's been there a few years now, and I'm really interested to see like what the Knicks are gonna do because like I said, they're probably the team in the East that has been like other than the Celtics, they're like the obvious favorites, but like the Knicks have been building over the past couple years, and I'd be interested to see if they can like make it pay off. Pacers as well. So the East is entertaining, but I'm always a little more into the West. But um, I don't know. Yeah, the East is a little more wide open. I would say maybe, but I don't know. And then like right before the playoffs, they have the play in where like the teams at the bottoms have like the teams at the bottom have like one last chance to fight and get in. So that's kind of like an end of the season thing that was added like maybe roughly like 5 years ago that I kind of enjoy. So no, I said a lot there. You probably not as following it as I am, but any thoughts or any players that you like
Um,
or a team that you like?
yeah, I mean the Lakers, like LeBron and shit.
Yeah, he's always fun to watch.
But yeah, I mean, I hope the Lakers and the Warriors go off
Okay.
in finals.
They both can't make it to the finals, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, because they're both from the West. But they can make it to the Western Conference Finals, which is like, the one right before the finals. So we'll see. Well, I'm not sure if the bracket allows for that actually before I fucking run my fat mouth. But they're both in the West, so I know they can't make it to the finals. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited for it to get started. The play-in games are tomorrow. The Warriors play the Grizzlies. That'll be good. That's John Morant versus Curry. So I'll probably watch that tomorrow at 9.
Okay, cool, 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 cool.
But I guess predictions. I kind of just outlined like who I'm interested to watch and stuff. But predictions, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't watched it enough to know that. Um, I'm also eager to see what Anthony Edwards is gonna do because he's really coming out. There's a lot of people that are trying to like new players that are kind of the new guard that are taking now that LeBron and Curry and Durant are going to be retiring soon. There's a bunch of new players that are coming in to take over. So I'm eager to see them. I know a lot of people are. Anthony Edwards is like a big name that he plays like Jordan kind of. He dunks it a lot and he's like a real good player. So the Timberwolves have kind of slipped in the standings. I don't know why because I haven't kept up with it, but I think a lot of people, from what I've been hearing, are like eager to see if they can make something happen. So I don't know. I'm ready for the playoffs to get it on. I enjoy this a lot more than March Madness. So this is kind of my March Madness. I mean, a lot of people like the playoffs, but this is what I fuck with too, more than March Madness. So I'm eager for the playoffs to start. It's always a good time. So,
I feel that. I feel that.
well, anything else you want to touch on?
I think that was a good stream. More music coming on the way.
Yeah.
And check out Sentex. Check out Sentex, boys.
You ready? You want me to put out more solos?
Yeah, man. If you can, go for it.
Yeah. It's always hard to find time, but I've got all excited about doing that DJ Mio thing and I only did like one song, so I need to get on it, but we'll see.
Nothing
We'll
wrong with
see.
just one song.
Yeah. I don't know. My
Uh,
sleep's to be honest, I've already told you, but my sleep, I just been fucking tired as shit lately all the time. I need to get that figured out, and then that would help me have a
yeah,
lot more time.
you stayed up like real late.
Well, I took a fucking huge nap in the middle of the day. That's why. I don't know. My sleep's been fucked up. But anyway, yeah, more music coming soon, and more streams. There's always shit to talk about. You know, I love making fun of Trump and talking about other shit, but we took it a little different speed today. Talked about some video games, a little bit of NBA, and once the playoffs start, and I actually am gonna tune in and shit, I'll have specific. I think I did a decent job of going over it, but I'll have more thoughts on like specific shit, specific plays, moments of the game, and all kinds of shit like that. So if y'all are watching the finals and gonna tune in and have y'all's opinions and who y'all are gonna root for and just whatever about the finals or the playoffs, excuse me, that'll lead to the finals. If y'all gonna watch the playoffs, y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any opinions, who you're rooting for, and then be sure to tune in the future because I'll be covering it here and there, you know, as I have opinions and after games and stuff. So that'll be cool. And what was the other thing we talked about in the beginning? Oh, the Minecraft movie. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. Minecraft. It's all the rage, isn't it, Mr. Joe Games?
It's all the rage, baby.
Anything you have to say about your SMP gameplay or server? Anything you want to shout out Minecraft wise before we get out of here? Speaking of that.
Yeah, just check out the neighbor SMP. You know, never go wrong with checking it out, and appreciate it when that does.
Hell yeah. Y'all go check it out at Mr. Joe Games right here. Um Appreciate Joey for tuning in or for being on the show. And he provided some of the topics tonight, so I appreciate that as well. And we'll see y'all soon. I appreciate him for coming on. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time, LOG. I almost said Mr. Joe Games. It's LOG from Where the Smoke. I'm out.
We out.